Welcome to our channel. In this session, we are going to discuss about inner classes in Java. What is mean by inner class? Simply the process of declaring a class inside another class is called as inner class. That is, within one class, we are declaring another class. That one is called inner class. It is also called as nested class. In Java, the inner classes are categorized into two types. One is member inner class. Second one is anonymous inner class. Member inner class, anonymous inner class. Now in this session, we will discuss member inner class. So simple thing, the inner classes which are declared as the members of a class. So a class consists of different members. Like within a class, we can write a method, we can write a constructor, we can write a block. Like that, we can write another class. A class is written as a member of a class. So that written class is called member inner class. For example, method, we have static method, non-static method, static block, non-static block. In the similar fashion, the member inner classes are also divided into two types. One is static member inner class. Second one is non-static member inner class. Anyway, the static, non-static, same procedure. Static means the in the class area, non-static means in the heap area. That's a common. Now I will explain this member inner class with one example program. Go to Eclipse IDE, File, New, Project, select Java project, give any name, Java underscore member inner class. Assume this is my project name. You can give any name. Click on no, expand, new, package. Suppose the package name is some pack1. Within pack1, create one class, new, subclass 1. Just for understanding, I used the name subclass 1, subclass 2, subclass 3, and so on. Just to understand, this is the concept of inner class only. Within this one, here I will write a simple program, public int a is equal to 10. Public static int some b is equal to 20. One static variable, one non-static variable. Suppose write down one either static method, non-static method. That is your wish. Suppose void m1 system.out.println inside method m1. So just for understanding, I used one variable method system.out.println just to display the values of a plus a, system.out.println b is equal to plus b. So okay, now M1 is a member of this subclass 1. In the similar fashion, how do you return a member method as a member? In the similar fashion, I will write down one class, public class subclass 2. Now you got the point. This is called inner class. This is called inner class. Especially this class is written as a member of this class. So this is called member inner class. So within this class, you can write any information. For example, instead of M1, use the method M2 and then print the value of M2 and so on. Now the concept is completed. Now observe, this class consists of two members. One is this one, another one is this one. Now, create one class with the main method, new class demo inner one with the main method. Okay, for suppose here I created in the same package. Anyway, if you want, you can create another package. Only statement is import pack1 dot star. Automatically, all the members are available. Not a problem. By writing import statement, you can get all the members, or else you can write in the same package. Now, how to access a member? By creating an object subclass 1, some OB is equal to new subclass 1, right? An object is created, ob.m1. What happened? M1 is one member of class subclass 1. So we can access the member by using object. Anyway, M1 is executed. Now, my question is how to access M2? Generally, we are accessing the member by creating an object for that class. Yes or no? So for accessing M2, you are creating an object for subclass 2. Exactly. I am doing the same thing. Observe subclass 2, some OB1 is equal to new subclass 2. An object is created, ob1.m2. Here everything is happened fine. But here what is the error? Understand carefully. Subclass 2 is a member. Subclass 2 is a member. Here the memory is created. Where the memory is created for subclass 2? Inside this one only. Inside OB only, the memory is created. So, we are creating the memory like this. OB dot new. So, inside this one, separate memory is created. Anyway, where subclass 2 is available? Subclass 1 dot. Even though you are not writing, not a problem. Why? That is a non-static member. If it is a static, you need to write. If it is not static, no need to write. Now you understand? Directly not possible. This is the syntax for creating an object for the member inner class. Everyone remember? For creating an object for the member inner class, first you need to create an object for the outer class. By using that object, we are accessing the inner class. Now, save this program, save this one, and run this one. Observe, first I call M1, the M1 method is executed. Next I call M2, M2 method is executed successfully. There is no problem in this program. Now you got the point. This is the concept of member inner class. Anyway, if you want, I will extend this one. So here, instance member inner classes. What you written? You can write either static or non-static. Non-static in the sense instance. Suppose in instance member inner class, the inner class will hold the reference of outer class object. You got the point? What happened? The inner class will hold the reference of outer class object. That means the instance members of this instance member classes can access all the members of the outer class. Anyway, you got the point? Simple thing, understand. Here, what is the meaning of this one? This is the subclass 2. This is instance member class. Yes or no? There is no static keyword. This is instance member class. Here, the instance member class. Here, the object is OB1. What it hold? It hold OB dot. That means this member object. This object will hold the reference of outer class object OB. Now, by using this OB, we can access this method. And suppose you are trying to access OB1 dot M1. So OB1 dot M1 is outer member. If you assign this one, the instance member inner class can access all the members of outer class. Anyway, I will explain clearly. You need to know one point. Local member inner class. I will explain one topic. Observe carefully. Local member. What is a local variable? A variable that is defined inside a method. Local means a variable that is defined inside a method is called local variable. Now, what is the local member inner class? The process of declaring an inner class inside a method of outer class. So that means my outer class consists of one method. Within that method, you are writing inner class. Then that particular class is local inner class. Anyway, observe the previous program. Here, this class is written not inside the method. This is outside the method. The class is also declared as one method. The class is declared as one method. Here also, the local inner classes can be either both static and non-static. So instance method, we can write the non-static. Within the static method, you can write static inner class. We can write static inner class. Suppose I will explain with one example. Understand carefully. If you want, I will modify this example. First subclass 1, A, B, and I have one method M1. I have one method M1. Suppose remove this one. What I am doing within this method, I return one class. Suppose subclass 2, and I have one method M2 and print the value of A, value of B. My method is completed. My class is completed. Now, what is this class? Instance local member inner class. So this is the class. This is the class written inside the method M1. This is the class written inside the method 1. This is outer class method M1. So this is outer class method M1. Now what is the procedure? Okay, whenever you are calling M1, internally it needs to be executed. How it needs to be executed means you are creating an object for the subclass 2. You are creating an object for the subclass 2 where after here, after closing the class, subclass 2, some OB2 is equal to new subclass 2 of, anyway, we'll explain clearly, no problem, OB2 dot M2. Now understand. Whenever I call this method, within this method, this entire thing is happened. I have one class, and within the class, I have one method M2. Method is closed, and this is also closed. I create an object. By using that object, I call this method. By using that object, I call this method. If you want, for example, I will extend this one. At any point, at any level, suppose M1, assume the method name is public class some M11, public subclass 2 M22. Within this one, I have some method M22, method M22. Now you got the point. So here M1 method is completed. Right now, what I am doing? Public one method, public void now static. So previously, this is instance method. Within the instance method, you are writing instance local member inner class. Now, public static within this static method. So I created one subclass and subclass, suppose subclass name 22. Here within this one, within the method, you are avoided public keyword. If it is outside, you need to write public. Now method M22 print the value of A and B. I think A is not possible. Why? This is the static. This is the static. Inside the static, you are not allowed to use this one. Now, after this, this is instead of instance, static. Subclass to some object OB22 is equal to new subclass. Just to change the names only. Instead of instance, I used static. Only that thing. So the method name is also M22. This is the after calling M22. This is the closing. And finally, this is the closing of the outer class. See this one? Here what happened? Same program, member is written inside the method. So now coming to demo inner one. Here within this one, even though you are not writing, automatically they taken how pack1 dot subclass 1 dot subclass 2 the complete path. For example, I remove this one. Even though you are removing, automatically that is happened. Subclass 1 OB is equal to new subclass OB dot M1. Fine. Now subclass 1 dot M. What is the method name I given? M11. Why M11 is the static method? M11. Okay. This is not required. What happened? Whenever you are creating an object, if you call ob.m1, move to here. You are calling this method. Within this method, internally an object is created. By using this object, M2 is executed. M2 is executed. Suppose if you are calling static method M11, internally it goes to here. The static object is created and then static method is executed. Now save this one, run. So first inside method M2 is executed and then M22 is executed. Finally, you need to know one point. So during execution, suppose while executing outer class methods, actually we are executing outer class methods, local inner classes are loaded. Yes or no? Whenever you are calling the outer class method, the member classes that are written locally are loaded and the objects are created. Objects are created. Finally, you need to know one point. Up to now, suppose I created one employee.class file is stored. But here the subclasses are there. How to generate the subclasses? That is one important thing. The class files. First, what is your program name? Understand carefully. Subclass1 dot Java. Yes or no? So first subclass1 dot class file is created. Now, within this subclass, I have one more subclass. This is now my outer. This is inner. How an inner is created? Like this. Subclass 1 dollar subclass 1 dollar 1 subclass subclass to dot class. Here dollar symbol specifies this is a subclass. Now you have one more is there. Subclass 1 $1 subclass 2 to dot class. Now one more is there, that is demo inner. What is the name I given? Demo inner 1. Demo inner 1 dot class. These many subclasses are created. How do you check that one? Simply go to the workspace, this PC, users, my name. So within the workspace, what is the name of the project? Java underscore member inner class. Check that one. Check Java. See, Java underscore member inner class. Like this, a project is created. Click, go to SRC. Here all your Java files are located. See this one. I have only one pack. And how many classes? Demo inner 1 Java file, subclass 1 Java file, 2 Java files. Go back and bin. Within the bin, your dot class files are loaded. Go to pack 1. Observe demo inner 1 dot class file. This is the main class. Subclass 1 $1 subclass 2 subclass 1 $1. Now subclass 1 dot class. Now you got the point. So the subclasses are prefixed with the dollar symbol. Then we can say that that is subclasses. Now I think clear. This is the concept of member inner classes. Now in the next session, we will discuss anonymous inner classes. Thank you.